Genius says we have to talk about something. Okay, this is a response. Response video. Let me read it quickly. David, I know this is my second question. I'm going to keep it anonymous. Question today, so apologies. No apologies needed. Fine. For people that live in the Western world, they only have to deal with their personal problems. Not true. I'll explain. The geographical determination. Problems, but okay, guys, she's from Asia, so her English is a little off. So essentially, Western people only have their personal problems. Everything else is just taken care of. Everything is just hunky-dory, isn't it? You may not have the slightest clue what has been happening here around. The inflation is dropping the value of the money. The car that I wanted to buy is now twice the price, and my income is going down. If we, compare to the dollar's going down too. Unfortunately, how do we deal with this? Can we overpower the geographical mess? So outside, can we change outside with this work? Things are getting worse every day, believe. And it becomes too hard for me to believe in this work. See? So there's just the sequence of resistances that I'm understanding here. First of all, you think you need to solution your problems. You need to figure out problems. You need to figure out the solution to your problems. So you're using a little bit of ego. I saw there, it's a long one. I didn't read the whole thing. A little bit of ego in there, which is what? A coping mechanism, right? That something in your life is going bad. Ego gets activated, and ego does what? Ego is really good at telling you it's everyone else's fault. Ego likes to put people down. It's the government's fault. It's the society's fault. It's the crime in my city's fault that I'm not happy. I'm sick. I'm broke. So the easiest, Ty, can you go play? Let me just get closer. Or no. Go play. Geez, someone's being so needy today. Okay, here. I've said this a couple different times that solution is none of your business. You come up with the what, and you allow your higher power to figure out the how and when, right? So the higher power will flow right through you in this work. How? You just get out of the way, right? Your life is hard because ego has been activated, and then you remove that, and something else is still in the way, which is your analytical mind. You remove the analytical mind, and life gets so easy. Guys, I'm so busy. I have a full-time career. I am trying to do some kind of a business, starting a business with my brothers. And at the same time, I've launched this giant project, this mission out there in the world, which is the most important thing for me in my life right now, that I need to help you guys. I can't. I'm reading this, and I'm like, the solution is so easy. How am I so busy and still float, just dancing through life? Because I'm getting out of the way. There's no ego. There's no coping mechanism activated in me. Analytical mind is out of the way. And I am allowing the higher power to flow through me. And when you do that, not only are your intentions and desires and the things that you're paying attention to, your thoughts, so as the thoughts come in and go, and you just detach yourself from it, and then you're intentionally creating new thoughts, and you're intentionally creating new emotionals attached to those thoughts that you want to think, right? The future self you, the abundant you, the healed you, the whole you, the in love with life you. And the more you do that, you are now having a good stack of memories of the thoughts that you want to think about, and you're also changing your beliefs. All beliefs are subconscious programming. That's what belief is. The stronger the emotional reaction to what is happening around you, the more your body will start taking snapshots of it and start injecting it inside of you. Those bad emotions, and ego is activated, and it's blaming other people, and you're just in a downward spiral there. like an alcoholic or a drug addict, and you just go down that spiral until you hit rock bottom. I'm preventing you guys from hitting the rock bottom. It sucks, guys. Don't do that. Don't make yourself sick. Allow your higher self to flow right through you. Sometimes I feel like I accomplished so much and I didn't do anything. I need less sleep. I'm so in love with life. I feel so whole. I feel like I need nothing. If you were to tell me what is one thing in your life you want to change, and I'm like, then I'll start thinking about it. That's a good problem to have, isn't it? First thing that comes to my mind is to get rid of you guys' issues, have you guys to have a mystical experience and things. That's my biggest wish. So stop thinking about outside world. Change you. Nothing changes until you change. Well, your world will not be positive if you're not positive. You will not heal unless you allow the supernatural, the higher power of you flow through you. It'll figure everything out for you. It'll take care of everything else. Stop thinking about inflation. Everything is a hologram. Everything is an illusion. Okay, it's a reflection of your inner world. Change the inner world, and it must reflect on the outside. That is the law. And beautiful thing that happens is the higher you, the divine you, your nature will begin to merge with their nature. You will become more kind. You'll become more giving. You'll realize that you're unable to judge because judgment is not part of its nature. You'll become so in awe of life. You will be so in love with life, you will randomly start crying for no reason. Tears of joy, tears of joy. It'll just flow right through you. Why? Because its nature is a loving intelligence, loving infinite intelligence that knows how to heal, that is whole, that is in love with life, that is kind, that is patient. I want you to feel it. I want you to be it. Just wait. Just wait for that mystical to hit you. Get out of the way. I'm with you. You're not doing this alone. Cross the river with me. When I tell you guys before the meditation that I'll see you on the other side, that's because on the other side, when I come back to the meditation, I'm not the same me. I'm not the same person. I've been changed biologically, genetically, electromagnetically. I'm a new me. And I float that intention out to you that I will meet the new version of you on the other side of the river. And the more we do that, the more we are changing, the more we are unplugging from the past, the more we are electromagnetically evolving, the more the vibrations are going up, the more our sexual energy and the digestive energy and the ego and the judgment energy is just shooting up to the number 6 and 7. And the frequency is getting higher and higher as it goes up. Piezoelectric effect, something like that. That's what it's called. It creates this movement upward that'll shock you. It'll make you cry. It'll make you shake. Yes, it's a little bit violent in the beginning because your body's not used to it. And then your body gets used to it. And then you're just peacefully sitting there. Breath work becomes less work. You can do it a lot more easier. You change everything after that. You change everything. You will be meditating when you're not meditating. You will not, you know how this whole thing about 95% subconscious programming and 5% people are awake 5% of the time because they're doing the same thing. They're recreating their past into their future. We don't do that here. We stay awake. We stay conscious of our thoughts, our emotions, how we feel, how we react to things, and we allow the higher self to do it for us. We just have to get out of the way. We just have to be present. We just have to harmonize our energy centers. We just have to keep upgrading genetically, biologically, electromagnetically. And things as a consequence will happen by accident. All the things we want will happen. We will be causing that effect. We are not asking, we're not changing anything from the outside for us to change. No, we're going to change everything on the inside, and the outside must change, because outside is a reflection of your inner chaotic world or a harmonious world, whichever way you look at it. Be patient. Don't be desperate. Don't come from a place of desperation. Come from the place of curiosity, of mindset of, I wonder what's going to happen. I hope this helped. Love you.